Hi, I'm Stacy. Welcome to my channel. This is my first attempt at putting together a video, and I thought I would share my videos and pictures from my trip in June to Kauai. I stayed at the Sheraton Kauai Coconut Beach Resort in Kauai, and I was there on a press trip for the travel. It was hosted by Diamond PR. So these previous pictures were from my first night when we met everyone who was there for the press trip. And I believe maybe that was earlier in the day when I first arrived. I had no idea that Kauai had chickens, and I soon found out that chickens are just running loose everywhere on the island. So these are just pictures from downtown. You can rent bikes at the Sheraton Resort and take a nice little 10-minute drive into the little town. And these are photos from the luau that they have at the resort. I think they have it twice a week during most of the year. In the summertime it might be several nights a week. You'll just have to check the website. They had audience participation things to do, and then this is the actual entertainment at the luau. This may have been after we ate dinner. I can't remember how the order was. This was back in June of 2025, and today is December 1st, so actually I live in Indiana and it's icy and snowing tonight, so I'm longing for this trip again. That's what made me think about it. We had a front row seat. This was pretty cool. This resort it's on the eastern side of the island, very close to Lihue. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's where the airport is. So it's very convenient. I'd say it's sort of the central location of the island. However, this area of the island, the beaches are not that swimmable. It was really rocky outside of our resort. This was the highlight of the luau at the very end. But the food was great. It was buffet style, and they had all the traditional Hawaiian dishes. They had pork, chicken, steak, everything that I had was really good. And the resort actually they have a breakfast buffet type restaurant. They have a little coffee shop. They have sort of a beach restaurant, which is where we ate on the first night when they had fish tacos. And then they have their more upscale restaurant called Moa Moa. And we ate there on our last night, which again, it was excellent. I had one of the best steaks I've ever had in my life at that restaurant. All of the food that I had was great. The room was really nice. I had an ocean view room. Balconies were kind of small, but when you're there, that's the view from my balcony. This was the beach in front of the resort. I did spend a lot of time there. I'm not an ocean swimmer anyway, so it didn't matter to me that I couldn't get in. That was a little tubing tour we took. There were shots from my dinner the last night. And then that was our ukulele lesson, which was so much fun. if you go, you want to book your ukulele lesson well in advance because I think he's booked up solid for quite a while. That's actually me, not in the pink pants, but to the right, pretending like I know what I'm doing. That was really fun. I actually ordered myself a ukulele for Christmas, early Christmas present. It should be here tomorrow. I can't remember his name, but he was so sweet. He gave us little booklets with music, so I need to find that so I can practice. The weather was really nice. I think it did rain a little bit every day, but that's typical Hawaii. This was my first time to Kauai. I had been to Maui back in 2004. This was our sweet waiter who serenaded us. This was at Moa Moa. They had some really good drinks at this restaurant too. They served Dos Hombres, mezcal, which I like, so that was nice.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
These are just some scenes from my last morning. It was a peaceful resort. It's smaller than the typical Hawaii resort that you might know, but I really enjoyed it. I would go back and stay at this place. I would stay longer. I was only there for 3 nights, so it was not long enough. But it was lovely, and I'm really thankful that I had the opportunity to go. Aloha!